Greetings. So, I realized my channel, the channel I thought I was creating, is evolving and changing and growing, and, well, not really growing in the perspective that everybody else perceives, but in the perspective that I understand. Um, the purpose in it is the experience. So, I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on in self. I have a lot of stuff I'm doing to make me a better person, to move out of this density of um, fighting to survive. And realizing that we create our own reality, so therefore you just have to decide which one you want. So this is like a journal, like a video journal, I guess, but not really video because I'm not really taking video of anything. My tarot cards and my crystal ball. Um, so we're never given anything that we cannot handle. That is the saying that we hear. So some people have heard it, I guess. The way you have to think about it, I guess, or the way I'm trying to portray it. The way I'm trying to portray it is that, okay, in my experience, if you listen to any of my prior videos, Twin Flames, Collection, all that, so the 7 aspect is because I've done this before. I've been here before. I've done this. It's like I don't know. I don't like the egoic. I don't like human terms. I don't like the the titles. How we say, oh, this person is that and that person is this, but we are all one, so it doesn't matter. But like, I guess the best portrayal that I can come up with is like an ascended master. I've done this before. I've been through humanity before. I've been through many things before. I've come here a lot. And part of this was in a aspect from the Egyptian, the Collection goddess, all that was taken care of. It was dissolved. It's done. I was a vessel that was able to carry, maintain, and hold the light, the frequency, the vibration that Collection, this draconian being that is still a part of self, but needed at that point, and now that point has passed. So now that that point has passed, we move into a more accurate depiction of self, and more accurate vibration. Because so in my twin flame, which was, again, it was a vibration that was necessary at that point, but we were both vessels that are, we don't want to say, I'm trying to keep egoic terms out of this. We are higher vibrational beings. That is where our self is rooted. That is where her self is rooted. My self is rooted somewhere else, and I'm still learning. It's amazing. It's wonderful. So there are many things that we do to restrict self. And the restriction of self is just the restriction of our furtherance in our lifetimes, our awareness, the stuff we carry over, the cycles we close, all that. That's self. Okay? Now, all these little things that we're doing, the past lives, the karmic cycles, the bloodline ties, all these things that hold us down. Matrix, the grid, that is what it is. It is the powers that be that have created this system that makes it so that we are constantly held down in every way, shape, or form. Don't want you to raise your vibration. Don't want you to get out and ground and reach for the sky, reach for the stars at the same time. Reaching for the stars, I mean reach inside yourself, because everything you perceive outside is inside. It's incredible. I follow a lot of people, and I listen to a lot of people, very intuitively guided by my sister, my all I know in self. We are of the same origin, collective, aspectual. But so I listen to and follow a lot of people, but I don't really take that energy into myself unless it's intuitively guided that I need to. Sometimes I'll read something at a glance, trying to, that is my egoic self, the mind trying to make sense of something rather than just reaching for what is there. So I have a lot of people I listen to, and we all have beliefs. We all have stuff that goes one way or another, or it is the frequency, the vibration that we resonate with at that point. And at one point in time, we will all reach subsequent levels, layers of vibration and understanding and clarity. But the blocks, the things that you don't understand but I do, or that I don't understand but you do, those things are there for a reason. They're there to help you to grow past something that is a reoccurring cycle, and in this lifetime, in this vibration, in this frequency. Because all frequencies, as we ascend and raise our vibration, everything does. Everything moves at once. It's like making space. We have to let go of lower vibrational frequencies in order to make space for higher vibrational frequencies, right? Well, we're moving into a higher vibrational frequency, so therefore everything else has to make space so that we can move into that frequency. All is infinite, but all moves at once. All is perceptive in a non-linear way. It is all happening at the same time, expanding at the same time. And as creation is created, as we create more and more and more, every single aspect of source continues to create. Creation isn't done. It's not like humans were the last things created. Like, this expansion is going to continue. But that's not our focus. Our focus right now is on our expansion and what we are doing to raise the vibration, to anchor light. So that's what it's doing. It's anchoring light. This is building momentum. We are all here. We are all doing this. There is still always opposition, but as long as you are anchored in your light and strong in your light, balance, grounding, self-integrity, knowing that you are the creator of your reality, that you are playing Call of Duty and you get to decide whether you want to go pick up that gun, or pick up that religion, or pick up that faith, or pick up that addiction, or however you want to deal with whatever you have that you feel that you need to deal with. Anything that we reach completely outside of self for, it's reaching into a lack of energy, a lack of vibration, a lack of frequency, something we are lacking within ourselves that we refuse to talk about, refuse to think about, refuse to desire to deal with. It's the little things that people bring up in us that trigger us because we're too afraid to do the self-work. Shadow work, self-work, whatever you want to call it. It is working within yourself to make space for the higher vibration that you seek to find. And as I continue to move into my higher vibration, everything's going to be wonderful. Everything is wonderful. Everything is perfect. You know, I don't live lavishly. I smoke a lot of weed. It's kind of fun. But I don't live lavishly. I live in an RV in someone's driveway. I'm a bartender. I make good money, give most of it away. I have been, still seeking outside of self in that aspect. 1, 1, 1, 1. I love it. Numbers are beautiful. There are things I have to work on. There always has to be. You can't expand if you don't have anything to expand upon. I love sacred geometry. You think a circle complete. Circle moves outside itself, creates another circle, or out to the edge of itself and creates another circle. You have the Vesica Pisces. Okay, you have duality, you have creation. So then you take that and you move into you move to the point that those two create just outside themselves. You create another circle. Okay, you're moving into where you see something completely. You have completely explored the first circle, so you move to the outside of it, to something that you kind of pick up on, that you kind of have a grasp on, and you engage it, and that creates a whole nother circle. And once you know that entire circle, then you find something that balances between the two, something that resonates with your frequency, something that is in alignment with what you are seeking, that those two coincide with, and you create another circle. Okay, our understanding is so finite. It is so little. Every thought that we have is creating a circle. Whether that circle be in our body, in our timeline, in our anything, every desire, everything that we put energy into, everything that we allow our energy to flow with. So if someone is having a thought about, say, a lustful thought, let's say you have a girlfriend or you have a significant other and your friends over there like, hey, check out that girl's ass. At that moment you have one of two things. I'm going to check out that girl's ass, or that's not part of my vibration, that's not part of my frequency. And you ignore it. You let it go. Oh yeah, cool. Like, because it's not a part of you. It's not a circle that you're willing to create. It's a circle that you've already created. We've all created that circle, I'm sure. Maybe not. Some of y'all die hard. Good job. I've created that circle. I've admitted to creating that circle. But that's just being human. So, human being, not being human. Being human is a much lighter aspect. Being human is higher frequency. Instead of letting the human be you, you are being the human. You are in control of this vehicular aspect of source. And, this aspect of us, oh my goodness, we are granted the most out of so many others because of free will. And yet free will is... People in the Matrix are almost oblivious to free will. And free will can be easily manipulated, even in light, for the greater good. not by anything other than intention, manifestation, desire, changing your reality. Those of us that know how to do it, we do it. You create your reality. I create my reality. Maybe this helped you. Maybe nobody will listen to it. Either way, I'm grateful to be able to share this with you. I don't know whether it's understanding or whether it's just a ramblings of 7 to accentuate my process here. Update, not twin flames. Basically 1 year after what I figured was us together, we are not together. The full moon, this July 16th, 17th, it cleared out a lot of things, and it is wonderful. It is like basking in a golden light. And if it wasn't for the emotional, aspectual premise of collection and the lower density in that, then this would be a much easier process, and it would have been a process that was processed a long time ago, many months ago, because we fulfilled our purpose in that vibration, in that frequency. And it wouldn't be so hard, so difficult, where there wouldn't be so many, we wouldn't have been so deeply rooted. Really, I was. Because, I don't know what's after this, but I look forward to it. And by golly, if when Source provides me with a better reflection of myself than this goddess, than this divine aspect of creation, I mean, this woman is everything down to freckles on her toes. Like, that is a total oh my god. And I never noticed it until last night, the night we broke up. Which we didn't really break up. It's been a really, all this 5D relationship, or 6D, whatever dimension you exist in. It's not like this human reptilian brain bullshit. It's so... Hold your energy, you guys. Don't be giving that shit away. Don't be having sex with people that don't love you. Sacral and our hearts are connected. Our heart's your center, your solar plexus in between, all of that. Somewhere, however you perceive it, is your center, and that center is connected to every chakra, but in our dimension or vibration, it is connected to our sacral. So every time that you have sex with someone that doesn't love you to fulfill something in yourself that you're not willing to look at, such as women that go out and go to the bars seeking men for sex, or even going out to be acknowledged by men because of their sexiness or whatnot. That is... work on yourself. Do your inner work. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like, for real, like, that energy is yours. The only reason why you're trying to give it away is because you were never affirmed, you were never given that affirmation when you were younger, so you got that daddy complex. Like, no offense, but it's what it is. It's you need somebody to affirm you. I have it too. I mean, I don't like go to the bars like wear booty shorts and stuff, but don't get me wrong, don't stop doing that. But do it with love and respect for yourself, rather than because you want that attention. Do it because you know you look good, not because you know that you'll get what you want because of it. Like, you gotta start with you. I love you. I love everybody. Thank you for listening. I gotta go do life stuff. I'm gonna do more stuff like this. I like to just talk and whatever comes to mind. There's a lot of understanding, a lot of growth. Thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me share this with you. Have a wonderful day. May peace be with you. My beautiful Belle.